What's up, team? It's Inkito here, and today I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Deadlock and her utility. So now, to get out of here. So, with the first ability, Deadlock's E ability, is her wall. And you can shoot and throw utility through the wall, but you can't walk through it, which makes it really good for blocking off choke points. Now, the middle of Deadlock's wall takes more bullets than the outside. So I'll demonstrate right now. That took 3 point blank shots. That took 6. So the outside pylons take way less bullets than the big middle one. And so this really only becomes like something you need to do if you're trying to push over here and you break this thing. Because obviously you don't need to break the middle one just to go through there. But yeah, that's it.
Barrier deployed.
As you can see, there's like a short timer in which I just tried myself again. There's a short timer in which Deadlock's wall isn't fully formed, and it actually takes less bullets in that form. Now, it's actually lineups you can do. Deadlock's wall, you don't need to be super accurate with it because these things extend out really far, and so you can come up with some lineups on the fly. This one I really like using because it's just like once you get set up on Abyss, you can just throw it up here.
Barrier deployed.
And then they can't go through here without breaking your wall. So that's a good lineup to know. And yeah, it's just super handy. Super easy to just throw down. You do have to think about how your teammates are gonna play off it. And make sure that you're not like blocking off a teammate or anything. But pretty much everything works with this wall. Super easy to use, super fun to use as well. Now I'm going to go on to her second ability, which is her Q ability. This is going to be her sonic sensors. And these things have a huge range, as you can see right here, all that blue. And if an enemy is inside of that blue at all, if they walk or make any noise, that means shooting, planting the bomb, defusing the bomb, walking in it, or running in it, not walking in it, sorry. But any noise at all within here, reloading too, it'll go off and concuss everybody in that area. That also includes picking up orbs, by the way. So pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to show you a couple of trips that I'd like to use on Abyss. So I like to put one here before the barrier drops. And the reason I don't put one here is because the barrier goes across here. And so you can't actually put one on this wall. So you have to put it on this wall. And this is fine because it still scans almost all the way to the edge. If not all the way to the edge if you place it far enough. So I put one here so I know when they're out danger. And then I put one so that it aligns with the side of this box. So just like that. And so this is a perfect setup for playing behind here, especially when you're solo holding site. Because if you have this lineup where you crouch on this and you throw it, then you don't have to worry about that for a second. You can swing this when they jump up, get a pick, toss a net over there maybe to slow the push even more, or throw a net if they're coming up close. And then when they come up pretty much anywhere on the site, I'll show you the range of it right now. If they come up anywhere close to you right here, then they'll be concussed and you can peek them. Now this setup also works. Just the same setup if you're playing like CT. Obviously I don't have a lineup, but it's like you can just toss a wall like that. I would be careful because some of these walls they can actually crouch under. I don't think you can on this wall, but I know there's like some way that you can get a wall where people can crouch under it, and or walk around it like this. But yeah, that wall's fine. And yeah, just like playing back here, you have this trip here, so you can like peek it like this. They actually can't see you if you like tuck back here. So this is a pretty safe angle. You might get spammed though if they predict it. And then This thing scans almost
Over
up
there.
to here. So if people are pushing you there, then they'll get concussed. Not many people just like hug the wall like this when they're pushing you, so yeah. Deadlock's net is really cool. It has a big range, so I'll show that now. Really big
No
range.
escape.
And anywhere in there, they'll be forced to crouch. And I'm pretty sure they get a little bit inaccurate. Maybe it's... I think the first bullet is still accurate, but then if you're like trying to spray, the spray becomes inaccurate. So just be aware of that.
No escape.
Again, it's hard to mess up. You can also
Throwing net.
right-click throw it.
Throwing net.
Kind of like KO Molly, Gecko Molly. I know there's other KJ Molly as well. Viper Orb, Harbor Orb. There's different things like that. Raise Nade,
No
like
escape.
any other thing. It doesn't do damage, it just has that big net ability. Now I'm gonna go over here to show you another lineup that I learned. It's kind of funny, but if you're like setting up...
Sound sensor
My
up.
setups on A aren't as like...
Listening.
They aren't as like... I haven't put as much thought into it because I usually only set up on B.
Sound sensor up.
But yeah, if you stand on this blue square right here, look at that.
Blocking
Just stand,
movement.
throw it. Blocks off that. Which, I mean, it's a good wall. It's a really good wall. But yeah. This is another really good trip, putting it here or here. Because Deadlock sensors
Listening.
also stun a little bit above them, as you can see, so they won't be able to shoot it. It's almost like a one-way sensor, and they'll still get stunned. Now, another thing about Deadlock is that you can bounce it off the ceilings.
Ultimate ready. Nothing there. Ultimate
So,
ready.
like, you can probably bounce it off of this ceiling
Nothing
and
there.
get bomb planter. I think it would be cool to make lineups for that. So, like, say you're standing on this circle right here,
Hold them
and
to their grave.
bounce it off of
Ultimate
that,
ready.
and then it
Nothing there.
takes a planter right there. Or even like different lineups for when you're not even on site.
Hold
Like
them
say you're
to
playing
their
back here,
grave. Ultimate
finding
ready.
a lineup where you can go like that. Maybe that. That might be
Nothing
good
there.
actually. But regardless, Deadlock's ult is super nice. It
Hold them to their grave.
it
Ultimate
bounces
ready.
once and
Nothing
has just
there.
like a huge bubble of where it goes, and anyone in that bubble will get sucked to their death essentially, where their teammates can rescue them. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about Deadlock. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Yeah, one last thing I didn't mention is what to buy first round. So first round on defense, I like to buy like just 2 trips and a classic. And then on offense, I like to buy 1 trip and 1 grenade and light shields.